Got another Ugga Dugga in the same. Oh, that's Ugga Dugga. Welcome back. If you watched my last video, I was in California. Here's from the plane coming home from that, ag in the sky. We got some wheat update as of May 25th. That is what the wheat looked like. So that's just for future reference as you get to see it progress. And then they had a tire pop off in the field, and they had to put it back on with ratchet straps and lots of lube, and I think they used fire at one point, maybe. No, I think we just used the tire thing. And then we had a bad pin, so we had to switch that out with a punch, and it was doing something weird, so that's the new one. We had to put it in.
It's actually starting to bend it.
Oh. While I was in California, we got a whole pallet of Northern Chill delivered to the shop, and this is still going strong. I love having Northern Chill in the shop because it's super convenient, and the packages it comes in are super handy. And then they were moving fields, that's folding up. Matt had an anhydrous hose bust off on the drill, so we went back and fixed that. Wrapped up another field, so this is leaving. It's quite a long little train to get out of narrow ditches and approaches and onto dirt roads that are also narrow with steep ditches on either side, but he got it. Got her. And then on Matt's drill, he bent that bar right there, and I can't remember what it's called, but it is bent. You can see that right there. So we had to go pick up a part, but it was the wrong part, so then we had to just end up hydraulic pressing that straight so that it would work, because we couldn't, I guess we could go back, but they didn't have the right bar at the dealership, so we just ended up pressing it until it was more straight so that it would work for the rest of seating, because we didn't have that much left. And it just needed to be straight so that it didn't mess up Matt's drill anymore.
I think you got it. You went a little bit past.
You can't go past.
We got that bolted in. It was a little bit of finagling. Had to lift the drill up with the service truck, but it got in. I was waiting for Jaden to get back with all of his parts, and then I got a phone call and said, "Can you bring the pull-out tractor over here?" So I'm about to go help someone get unstuck, but I'll probably just get to film it. Delicious. That does not even look close to a spot that you'd get stuck in. It's such a weird spot. Volunteer wheat, leftover wheat. wheat, whatever. But it's dying because Joel sprayed it, so that is a good sign. And Matt's drill broke again. Not broke, but like his anhydrous was all messed up, so we had to do a bunch of tests and calibrations to see what was wrong with it, and he just had a bad part. And then while Matt's drill was broken down, we had to do a seed test to make sure all the rates were good, because we switched varieties, so that's why I crawled in there to grab some wheat with my little Northern Chill bottle that I cut in half because I didn't have anything else to grab a sample with.
Supposed to be weighing it.
Got another Ugga Dugga in the same. Oh, that's Ugga Dugga in the same spot. I brought Perry out here because I didn't know who was gonna be around. I was waiting for Matt. I swept up the shop and then brought that tractor out to get the other tractor and stuff. And now Matt's coming. So I'm gonna see if he needs help with his anhydrous stuff. But we're almost done with this field. So the flow meter on Matt's drill is kaputted. So we are going to bring that drill back to the shop. That drill is gonna get worked on, and the boys are gonna finish the field they're in now, and hopefully it rains tonight. We hope so. So after Matt's drill got fixed, we put in a new variety of wheat and we had to do another calibration. So that's what we're going to show you right now. A calibration, make sure that you're putting out the right rate of seed. So what we're going to do is tear that little scale, and then that bag is going to go around the bottom of the, what do you call it, the meter housing. And then it's going to meter out a certain amount of seed as we set it in the tractor on the computer, and then you just hit that little button, and the fan is not on right now, so it's not pushing it through the tubes. It's just metering out into that bag so that we can weigh it and make sure that it's putting out the right weight.
Let's see what our rate was. About 10.7 or 107 pounds. I was shooting for 110.
Perfect.
But
and then we're going to select, well, I happen to be on that page already. If I wasn't on this page, you'd have to drop down arrow and go to the seeder.
Okay.
Then we're going to go into calibrate. And we want to calibrate the back tank, which is our seed. And then normally you would turn the meter 2 revs and then come back here and do this, or press the continue. But since we just did a verify, I know the meter's full of seed, so I'm going to say we've already done it. Now we got to do the calibration.
Okay.
.19, so now we tell the computer that.
Okay.
We're going to tell it we don't want to drive. It's going to be stationary. And then all we got to do is go back there and it should meter out 11 pounds.
So we entered that into the computer and it should meter out 11 pounds now since we calibrated it.
.93, so 109.3 pounds. So I'm shooting for 110. Good to go.
Perfect. That one is good to go, and now he's going to do a verification on his fertilizer the same way. So that is all calibrated and verified. We're good to go. And this is what I mean about those Northern Chill bottle packages being handy. Fits right in that little cubby. And then right after we did that verification, we got rained out. So as always, thanks for watching. Hasta la pasta. We'll catch you next time.